Hi guys, welcome back to the Hot Wheels Mamas fam. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. And please make sure you give this video and all my other videos a like because it helps the channel. First and foremost, I know I have eyeshadow on my nose. I apologize for that if you look at my nose the whole time you're watching this video. I just realized I had eyeshadow on my nose. But for those of you that are new here, I want to tell you what my channel is about. My channel is about cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy and I want to help those understand just because you have a disability does not mean you cannot live a productive life. Or those of you that don't have disabilities, I want you to understand just because someone with a disability doesn't mean that you have to make fun of them because, believe it or not, we all have feelings. We may not be able to talk, we may not be able to walk, we may not be able to do certain things, but that doesn't mean that we can't have a life. And that doesn't give a person a right to talk about someone that has special needs. So my job here on this channel is to give you a different light about people with special needs. And today I'm going to tell you the good parts of having cerebral palsy. So keep in mind, guys, I'm not telling you this from anybody else's perspective except my own. So for me, there's more bad parts than there are good parts. I know I did a video a while back ago about this, but I'm going to update it for you today. So, the good part for me is I get to help people understand what cerebral palsy is all about. Another good part for me is I met someone very, very special to me, which I never thought I would in a million years. And that person is my fiance. He's the rock. He's a shoulder that I can cry on when I need to. He's everything that I could ever ask for. And I bring this in because most people with disabilities, people don't want to take time to get to know the person. They judge them for their disability instead of the ability. And I got lucky because my fiance didn't choose the disability. He chose the ability of what I could do instead of what I can't do. So, if you are absolutely positively down on yourself and think that you can't do something because you have a disability, think twice before you decide you don't want to do this, because you might just find a friend out there that won't judge you for your disability. They'll judge you for your ability. Now, I always say my disability doesn't define who I am. I define my disability. And I'm going to break that down for you. It means to me that I don't... Excuse me, it looks like I got a black eye, but I don't. Sorry, I got off track there. It means I take over my life. I'm not going to let somebody else take over my life for me. Everybody says I'm strong. In some ways, I agree with that, but in some ways, I don't. Because some days, I'm not strong. And I need a shoulder to cry on. But other days, I am absolutely, positively strong. And that's because of my children and my fiance. They're the ones that keep me going. So the next time you feel like you want to give up, just think there's somebody out there that loves you. Don't ever give up because you feel like you have nothing in this world. There's somebody out there that loves you. And just remember, that is one of the good parts for me. Because there's plenty of times that I say I want to quit, but I have to look at the 3 people that love me the most, and I love them the most. That's what keeps me not from wanting to give up. And another good part for me is I get to help people. No matter if it's just to carry a conversation along with them, to let them ask me questions about cerebral palsy. And I thrive on that because that makes me feel good as a person to know that I helped, or I'm helping someone out there understand what cerebral palsy means to me. But just remember, guys, if you have a disability, you define that disability. You don't let your disability define you. Because the minute you do that is the minute you're going to want to give up. And that is why I always say to you guys at the end of every video, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. Because life is too short to give up. You were put on this earth for a reason. Yes, you may have medical problems, but just remember, you were put on this earth for a reason. And I think I shared my reason a long time ago in a video. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll tell you the reason why. But I'm pretty sure I did share it with you guys. But like I said, if you can't find it, please let me know and I will share the reason why I feel like I was put on this earth. So remember, just because you think there's bad parts about a disability all the time, just remember, there's always a good part on the reason why you are the way that you are, and the reason why that you were put on this earth. And just so you guys know, I don't always like sharing about my disability, because at one point I was ashamed of it because I never thought I would have anybody. So I was in the same boat that you guys are, if you guys are. But I had to get myself out of that and realize, hey, what can I do to get myself out of that slump that I'm in so people would stop judging me? And what I chose is to share my story with you guys every single day. So remember, there's always somebody out there that loves you. There's always somebody that cares. And thanks for tuning into the Hot Wheels Mamas fam. If you are new here, again, welcome. And if you're a new subscriber, again, welcome. And if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. And please make sure you smash that like button because it helps the channel. And please make sure you tell your family and friends about this channel. And as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. Bye guys, I will see you tomorrow.